Hello, hello, hi. Okay, so this will be the first video, and what I want to do is make sure that you can hear me and make sure you could see the fingering at the same time. So it's going to be this is my new setup, a new computer, new camera. Uh, I'm your flute maker. Sorry it took so long. So most important is to cover all the holes from. I use my left hand. I'm not sure how this is showing up in the video. It might be reversed. So um, I would reverse the flute like this. I guess go on this side. I don't know if that's possible. Yeah, there. So that would be what it's supposed to look like. So you have your left hand on the top, or your right hand. So you can send me an email. Let me know if you're left-handed or right-handed. But in any case, however this is looking on the video, it's very important. One hand covers the first three holes, the top hand, and the bottom hand covers the last three holes. Let's see, I'm trying to get into position here. Okay. So when the holes are well covered, you'll get the bottom note. And the bottom note alone, it's worth practicing, and it's worth practicing. How would I say? There's using a metronome. It sort of sounds like this. Using a metronome is, I suppose it's a musician thing. If you have, it's for learning music. Like I would, and maybe when you're more advanced, and be like, let's make sure the reed is all right. Often this will happen. The reed on top, or the totem won't be at the right place, so you won't even get a sound like that. That's no good. So it has to be, the reed has to be put just at the right place. Often I do that with the top hand, the top three holes covered, because often, what I was trying to say, often is in the native music, often we'll use the top hand, all holes shut note, and then lift up the middle finger. So that's a part of the scale that's very important for the top hand. I would count in maybe 4 beats on with your fingers closed, with the holes closed. And then 8 beats with the middle finger up. So it'd be like 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now there's also just beat, that's just to make the mind work a little. So often, like that's using a metronome. Often in a sweat lodge, and or at some ceremonial flute festivals, or simple playing by the campfire, often you'll hear those 2 notes. They're just one of those 2 notes you often hear in any kind of native song, or cowboy song, and or any kind of western song, or any kind of meditation song, or any kind of music, the healing part of the music will come to you on how you play it. But it's very important to feel comfortable lifting that middle finger up and down and up and down, making sure you get 2 notes. Now I know your flute might not be in the same tune as this flute here, so this is another reason why I wasn't sending videos for your flute because I'm not having any flutes at the present moment. I'm making them and kicking them off, and this is an old flute that came from my grandma, and it's a flute I made back in 1999, and it's not exactly the same key signature as yours, but I'm hoping that this video will at least teach you some of the basics. So we have the top hand on the top 3 holes, and we're learning that all 3 holes closed make 1 note, and then with the middle finger up, it makes another note. So this first video is coming close to 10 minutes. I'm not sure how long 10 minutes is going to take me to upload, so I'm going to try to cut this first video short, because I'm going to try different things, like use my phone application. I have a phone now that might be even better sound or better video than this. Well, it's important for me. I'm taking the time, and it's important for me that you do understand and see and hear clearly. So, okay, so the 3 fingers down. I will go for the 3rd note while we're at it. Yeah, we have time before 10 minutes upload. I'm thinking, okay, so the 3 fingers down, the middle finger up, and then the next note, it's going to be not so tricky at all. You reverse the position that you have right now. So the middle finger that's up is going to go back down on the middle hole, and the 2 fingers that you had down will come up, both fingers. This one might take a little bit of fluter size, like finger size, jazzer size. Both fingers moving up at the same time might be tricky. Takes practice. Both fingers up, both fingers down, both fingers up, both fingers down. Just that alone, I mean, I could feel it in my bones. So, okay, and this would be how it would sound, the 3rd note. So I'll go with the 1st note, all fingers down. Then I'll go the 2nd note, middle finger up. Then I'll go the 3rd note. We switch the middle for the 2 that were down go up. Middle for the sides, I guess. Middle, sides, middle, sides. So here we go. So again, I would practice just going up to the 3rd note. So the 1 note, the 2nd note, then the 3rd note. And then back down if you can. back and forth like we did with the one note and the two note. We'll do with the two note to the three note. So I'm going to cut it short for now and hope that the lesson on the first top, you know, the holes closest to you, the first three notes, the higher notes, was clear. You could feel the notes under your finger. You could feel that. I mean, unless you're a rock mason or something with finger, you know, unsensitive finger with big calluses on your fingers, you should still be able to feel it actually, because I have calluses under my fingers and I can feel those holes. It's important that the hole is well closed, and when you lift up the middle finger, that those two other fingers are very well closed. We use the thumb behind. You have some strength there in your thumb to make sure those two fingers feel nice and closed. And then when you switch from the two outer fingers to the middle finger down and the two outer fingers up, notice my pinky's holding the flute to the whole time. This is something that helps with stabilize the flute. So the two outer fingers, you make sure the fingers feel those holes, and then when you switch for the middle finger, you make sure your middle finger can feel that hole closed. Otherwise the note will skip and the note will come out a little. Yeah. So okay, so I will make another video very soon. I'm sending this one right now because it's my test video. But I wanted you to know I'm thinking of you, and this is important to me. Making flute teaching videos. I've been making a lot of flutes, and a lot of people are asking, and I don't see too many flute teaching videos out there. And well, I'm a music teacher as well. I play guitar and violin and piano, and well, the flute is one of my favorite, and so I hope you got that lesson, and be sending you lesson number 2 any minute, later on during the day. Okay, have fun with. I hope you have fun with this one.